What's brewing? What's brewing? What's brewing? It's your girl Sunflower Sage, and I am back again. This time talking about Megan the Stallion. Hot girl. Well, I've been noticing, something about the hottie. You know, Definitely she's giving tea. Her body is looking great. Um, she looks great. She went and lost a little weight, just got toned up because she used to be way thicker, and she's still thick, but she toned it a little bit down. And maybe it's because she stopped drinking, because that Hennessy, the dark liquor, definitely will pack on the weight, on top of eating. And I don't know, she just looks healthier. She looks fit, she looks really tight, really toned. And it's crazy because her body was great before, but it's like this is a different kind of body. Like, this is giving healthy, this is giving discipline, this is giving getting my together. She looks good, and her looks has never been the problem. I know some people talked about her, said she looks like Larry the Shark from Shark Tale, her nose, which is crazy because people will point out things about you that you didn't even notice and have you thinking damn, I look funny. And I don't know if that's what made her do what she did. I'm starting to think that had a lot to do with it, with her nose job. Let's just cut it out, the nose job. And it's crazy because a lot of her fans, they like to say, oh, she didn't get nothing done. Are you crazy? She got something done, and that's okay. She did what she did, and that's what it is. I don't know. Some people might say, and I think a lot of celebrities feel this way, or people with money, or I like to say so-called celebrities, because at the end of the day, that shit is an illusion too. You feel me? Hollywood done made up that name to gatekeep and to put certain people on a pedestal to make it seem like they're living a life. It's just a way for them to entice new meat, fresh meat, new victims, or willing participants. That's all that it is, honestly. The whole celebrity status and but they don't give you nothing for free. If you want to make it if you want to make it in that world, you have to be willing to give up something. And it a lot of times it's not just on that one account. It's going to be on multiple accounts, because they're always going to move the goalposts. And some people are able to keep up with the goalposts, but some people really start to unravel and lose their minds. And some of that hypnosis that they do on them starts to not be as strong as it used to. The psyche can only take but so much trauma. And that's why sometimes you see these people and they're having these mental breakdown, and you have to wonder to yourself. People say, oh, I don't understand how all these people, all this money, seem to always be going through these problems. That's because they are being traumatized, and money has nothing to do with it. They signed up to be a part of this world, whether they knew it was going to be that or not. And now they're being subjected to all this trauma. For the money, for the fame, for the opportunities. And that's the basis of Hollywood. That's the basis of the industry. These people don't really have the freedom that we think they do. They don't have the autonomy that we think they do. They don't have the privileges that we really think they do. They don't have ownership. They don't. And I don't want to go off on a rant with that, but yeah, let me just get back into it. I think, and it's weird because it's for a long time, I think things have changed for Black entertainers. It seems like there's more pressure on them to have a certain aesthetic. And it's always been like that. You feel me? It's always been like that, where we are told that we need to get our nose done. That we need to lighten our skin. We need to get plastic surgery. It's always the nose, and it's always, okay, let's lighten the skin. Why is it that so many of us go in and we come out with a new nose. You feel me? And she got her nose done. Gorilla done got a lot of stuff done to her face. And they just look at it as, well, I got money. This is what you do when you get money. I'm real cute. I'm pretty, as Gorilla would say in her Memphis accent. I can't do it like her, but, I'm real cute. And it's like, well, so you wasn't cute from before? No, I was cute then, but now it's like, no, honey. Cause when you're really cute, you don't go and get your face done. Your face was already done. You get it? And it's like, I don't know, it's like the hypocrisy, or they try to make it like less insecure-ish. Like, you definitely didn't like what you saw. That's why you went and got surgery. Cause when you cute and you got it, you don't do work to yourself. People that do work is the ones who typically didn't have the look that is more accepted in society. And I'm seeing a lot more black women doing things to their face with the fillers, with the nose, with the eyes, getting the fox eyes, getting the eyelids lifted up. And it's like, what the hell? Like, we have definitely immersed ourselves into the plastic surgery world. And honestly, a lot of us aren't looking as good as we think we do. Like, Gorilla doesn't look bad. But when she first posted that picture of her nose, I was like, what the But it had to heal. And she doesn't look terrible. But it's like, you doing all of this to yourself. And the thing is, they do all that work and they still don't feel good. Because you always gonna look at what next is still look wrong. Let me go get it fixed. See, when you have this idea, because you have access to money and plastic surgery, and you think, okay, I'm gonna go get this fixed. Like, I have the money, I have the resources, I'm gonna go get this fixed. That's a dangerous mindset, because every time you look in the mirror, you might say, okay, I'm gonna go get that fixed. Let's just go take care of this. Let's get rid of this. Like, doing surgery to yourself should never be handled in that kind of way, carelessly and casually like that. It's just, I don't really know what they're trying to achieve. I really don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's some Negro that's in their ear, or they're in these circles where they're being like put down and being compared to other groups of women who aren't black, and like, okay, I gotta go get my nose trimmed down. As a result, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Because being a celebrity, for the most part, is about looking good. Like, you gotta have the looks. It's always been about that. It's very superficial, it's very vain, it's very shallow. But I don't even want to get too much into that, because I'm going on a rant about that. But that's just something that I've been seeing. I don't really like it, because I don't like how prevalent it's becoming, because it sends a very clear message to other black women and also young black girls. But anyways, like, I've been noticing Megan Stallion hasn't been putting out any music, and it seems like what Azalea Banks said about Jay-Z not knowing what to do with her is true. And I never doubted Azalea Banks for a second. Like, I know a lot of people don't like her. They say she's crazy, she's that. And she had her moments, but it's like, I don't know, I got a soft spot for Azalea because I understand her, and I think she is evolving, and you don't really see that too much with a lot of people, especially when they get over the age of 30. But I think she is doing the work that's necessary to heal and, control how she communicates with others and not just be so impulsive and insulting towards people. But she was right when she said that about Jay-Z and Megan Thee Stallion. Even the things that she said about Nicki Minaj, like Nicki Minaj's money, Nicki Minaj's butt having issues and not having the money to get her butt fixed, or it's costing a lot of money. And you would think, like, Nicki Minaj got money, like she's a multimillionaire. How can she not afford these surgeries to get her butt fixed? Like, how much is it costing? You know, but it's like if she's having money troubles and she's older now, and those illegal butt shots or silicone shots that she got is definitely catching up to her, because it's been like a decade and a couple of years since she got those butt shots. She should have never listened to Lil Wayne's dirty ass. Talking about, oh, you gotta have an ass. You should have never listened to that ignorant ass Negro. You should have kept your petite body. If you wanted a little booty, you should have went to the gym, gained some weight, went to the gym, bulk up, toned that booty. Or you could have gained the weight and got a Brazilian butt lift. Why did you rush it and got some ass shots? That is now costing you a lot of money and health issues and discomfort and now that you're like in your 40s. And that's the thing, like, we're gonna see a lot of people who went and got those butt shots done have a lot of complications as they get older. And the same thing with those BBLs, like that fat is not gonna age well in the back area. It's gonna look real fucking nasty pretty soon. It really is. All this plastic surgery y'all getting, like the skin gets loose and thinner as you get older. That shit gonna sag. It's gonna look crazy, but Azalea was right about all of that. And she was like, you know, Megan Thee Stallion, Jay-Z don't know what to do with her. Like when she was with the other producer, she was doing real better. Like they had better beats for her. They understood her musically, sonically. It just seems like with Jay-Z, it's like they had to stand so they don't know what to do with her. And it's true, because her music has changed. The beats aren't as good. The songs aren't as good. You know, and basically she got this whole PR relationship going with Klay Thompson. And that has basically like taken over her music career in a sense, where now it's about her with this guy and her relationship with this guy, and you know, posting on social media all the things that they do and the happiness, and they're so happy together, and post. And it's definitely giving PR. They don't know what to, Jay-Z don't know what to do with her, Roc Nation don't know what to do with her. So the best thing to do is pair her with a man and, you know, make it seem like she's happy. You know, you have to give the happy ending. She was in a terrible situation where she was subjected to abuse by a man. Tory Lanez, you know, what he did, or allegedly what he did. And, yeah, you know, we gotta give her a guy that's gonna treat her well and make her look happy in the media. Not putting out no music. I mean, she did a Japanese Makashima style and all of that, and that was cute, but it's kind of hard to turn her into an alternative rapper, like a black woman who's alternative and alternative style and pop. Like, she's not a pop person. Megan Thee Stallion doesn't have that pop sound. Like, sonically, she doesn't have that diversity. She doesn't. And I guess for Nicki, it worked because she pulled from that Gemini side of her. Because, you know, Sag is, you know, the polar opposite Gemini. And she was able to be very diverse and multifaceted in her career, where she didn't just keep herself in one genre. And it's not even just about that, is she's able to interchange between the two so effortlessly. And she make it look so easy, and then other people try to pull it off and it don't work. The Japanese song was cute and that worked for sure, but can she keep that up? I'm not saying she needs to go on like this whole pop binge, but I don't know, it's just been really dry. And then things in the music industry is different as well, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. But I don't think they want to risk like doing any big projects, and it's not gonna bring in any big profit. But That song that she did to my baby, my baby, my baby, loving me, fucking me crazy. That song sound like shit. And then the fucking music video was like over the top, ass popping, jiggling. Like, yes, you look good, but what? This song is trash. Like, why are you using this ass shaking video to be a distraction from the fact that that song is fucking trash? Like, I don't hear anybody playing that song around me ever. Okay, I live in New York. I don't hear nobody bumping that shit. People use it on social media. They use the instrumental. They don't even use like the actual song with her in it, her rapping in it. Cause it's like, that song is just weird to me. When I heard, I said, what the fuck? I watched the video and I never went back to watch it again. And that's how you know your shit sucks. Because regardless if people like you or not, if you have a song and it's a bop, they gonna be like, I don't fuck with that person, but I don't really like her, you know, outside of her music like that. But this song is cute. No, that song was fucking trash. And instead she's out here doing commercials, Dunkin' Donuts and whatnot. And it's just like, she's doing that instead of making music. And there's nothing wrong with that, because as an artist, you don't want to just be doing music. You want to be getting sponsorship deals, because that's where the real money come in. Like I said, Monday, that fucking music industry is not making no money like it used to. Trust. It's really not. It's really not. Child. You know, I don't know. I don't know if her fans think she's going to end up getting married by this guy. Me, personally, I would hate to be a celebrity, because it's hard enough as a black woman finding a partner who's decent, let alone being in the celebrity circles. There's really not a lot to choose from, and the men are trash. Like, they sleep around with everybody. They sleep with everybody. It's nasty. Like, the diseases is crazy in that circle, in that lifestyle. Man, I'm over here yarning and shit. I'm tired. Child, so boring, I'm tired. Let me stop. Yeah, but I don't know. It's just, people say, oh, she's happy, da, da, da. You guys believe anything that you see. It's a PR relationship, guys. Don't get caught up. They could be really screwing, but, you know, it's PR. It's called PR. It's called PR. But anyway, let's see how this goes. I know a lot of people don't like Nicki Minaj and whatnot, and she's the bad guy. But the thing is, a lot of people in the industry aren't as good as you think they are. A lot of them are cutthroat, and they're just as bad as Nicki. They're bad guys too, because it's all about sustaining your place, not losing your position. And if you think that she's the only one in the mix that's being abrasive or who isn't a nice person, please. Because Megan, for sure, is a liar and a manipulator. Definitely that. Those two things. And Cardi is not a saint. Like, you gotta understand, the industry is messy. And none of these people, majority of the people that we look up to, and oh my gosh, and we live vicariously through them, we have these weird parasocial relationships with these people. They're not good people. They're not. Why do you think they were able to become a so-called celebrity in the first place? If you're willing to do weird rituals where you have people shitting, pissing, and spitting on you, and you getting they running trains on you back to back, just so that you could get these deals and get signed, and no, you won't be a good person after all of that crazy stuff. The average person don't got the stomach for that. If you got the stomach for that, there's something in you that died. So that humanity that used to be in you, that consciousness is kind of gone. The sympathy, the empathy is gone. Like, people like that become cold because they start to really understand the world. Like, yeah, I had to get shitted on and pissed on even though I was fucking talented. just so that I could get through the door. So a lot of them are cold, they bitter. They understand that being a celebrity isn't what they thought it was gonna be. But listen, the money is fucking addictive. Who wants to return back to a dumbass 9 to 5 where you ringing up groceries at Target or some shit when you could be on a fucking private jet, get flown across the world, having amazing sex in expensive hotels, 5-star fucking hotels with beautiful women and men, shopping at expensive luxury stores, buying whatever you want. You walking out with whatever you want. That's not something that people do on the daily. Like, many of us don't know what it's like to go in the store and walk out what you want, with what you want. You don't look at price tags. You're just walking out with the fucking shit. Okay? You're eating like the best food ever. You live in a great house. You have an assistant. Like, your life is easy. Your life is like curated to what you want. You're not, listen, you're gonna be like, okay, I got shit on, cool. I'd rather that than to be barefooted and pregnant, married to, or, being a single mom, living in some fucking shack in the trenches, living in poverty, taking care of multiple children, dealing with these bum ass. At least I'm rich. At least I got fucked and I got paid. That's how they start to look at it. That's how they really start to look at it. And the men, they start to feel the same way too. They get ran up inside of, and they just look at it like, hey, because a lot of them like to complain and say, women got it easier and it's not fair that women are paid for sex and it's not the same for men. Well, yeah, you could get paid too, but you're just going to have to take it up the rear. You're going to have to take pipe. Some of them are okay with that. Some of them are in their femininity, for real. They don't mind taking pipe. They're being compensated, and for some of them, that's all that matters. But let me stop. But I just had to tell you guys that, for real. That's why when you guys really shouldn't be surprised by a lot of stuff that you're hearing now about all these allegations and these cases with certain celebrities, because it's really all about sex. It's all about sex. Like, there's a lot of sex magic going on. There's a lot of sex rituals going on. There's a lot of weird things that are going on in the Hollywood world, in the industry. Okay? Listen, I wouldn't want to be any of those people because they're living a facade. Like, we see them posted up with their jewelry on, and it's really not that behind closed doors. See, they got to show that off to make themselves feel better about what happened prior, where they had like 8 men taking a dump on their head. Child, you couldn't pay me to do that shit. That is demonic. That's no good. That's no good. I'm good. Anyways, I'm out. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do already. Because I see people be watching my shit and they don't be liking and sharing and subscribing. Don't be afraid. Comment. Not because the video got a little bit of views is that is not deserving of a comment. Show me some love. Okay? Thank you. Bye.